Good morning, new evening, and night. My name is ColdXD, and today I bring out to thee Assassin's Creed Unity. Right after the sound check, we can actually get started. Testing 1, 2, 3. And that is the test. Good morning, new evening, and night. My name is ColdXD, and today I bring unto thee Assassin's Creed Unity. Let's get started. I believe last time I've completed the mission where you have to collect the three? There was three heads, and report to the lady that wanted to make masks of them, I believe, for whatever reason. I would like to do a detective mission, like you solve a murder. If you solve a murder, I think the guard said something about, like, getting a weapon. Yes, it says get a weapon from the armory. I would like to do that if the screen ever would like to load. I wonder why they chose that type of loading icon thing. I mean, I get it, like it's like going into the Matrix type thing or simulation, but still, I'm just thinking, why have it pause instead of just continuously go until it's done loading? Let's check this magnifying glass. Murder Foretold. Okay, this is the one I was looking for. Accept and track. A guide for bringing forth justice. If you want to solve crimes, you can't just wander in and throw the first suspicious person you meet into jail. Well, you can, but you'll almost always get the wrong person. Look, you're going to have to get serious and have a comprehensive system to sort out who did it, why, and how. I'm going to make it easy for you and list the basics right here. Read those over, then go out and nab the murderer. Number 1. Everything you discover will be kept in a case file. Look there to review what you learned. Number 2. Examine all clues and speak to all witnesses. Use your eyes and ears. Number 3. Some clues will lead to new places. Don't be lazy. Go there and look for more clues. Number 4. Review your case file. Use your head. Which suspect has the ability, means, and motive? Number 5. When you know that only one suspect could have done the crime, return to the murderer and accuse them.
Something kind of creepy about monks. Closed up like that in a big building. Sometimes that's hard on people. Better check out the monastery here on the island, though.
Okay. Almost there. I don't know. I have to go through the door. Up the stairs. Okay. Stand over you to examine you like that. A dead monk, Friar John, strangled with a strand of rosary beads. He appears to have fallen from his chair while writing at his desk.
Friars Stanislas, Bernard, and even the respected Friar Benoit. And then Friar Jean. All dead. It passeth all understanding. 3 monks survived, praise God. But I dare not think. Is it possible that the murderer is one of them? Ah, ridiculous. Which of them would be capable of such an atrocity?
Okay. Okay, the statement noted that Friars Benoit, I don't know, the 3 monks and John were now dead. 3 other remain alive. Refuse to believe one of those could have killed the others. Okay. Monastery crumpled paper. Clenched in a monk's dead fist is a crumpled bit of paper, apparently torn from a diary. It reads, "Guilty. I have poisoned them. He claimed it was God's will that I do so because of the prediction, but I cannot escape my guilt. I am a murderer. I must confess everything right this minute before the notice unfinished." Okay. Property of Friar Jean. Personal effects. Also at the bottom of the chest, a single page torn from a book. The 7 branches will be reduced to 3. The elder one surprised by death. The 2 seduced to fratricide. Fratricide. The conspirators will die as they sleep. Nostramatus. Body of Friar Bernard. An older monk lying dead in his bed. His features are sallow and his face is ashen gray. How did he die though? An older monk lying dead in his bed. His features are sallow and his face is ashen gray. Same thing. Friar Honoré. Personal effects of note is an enormous book filled with intriguing quatrains. The prophecies by Nostradamus. Wait, Nostradamus. I don't know. Nostradamus. Friar Benoit. An older monk lying dead in his bed. His features are sallow and his face is ashen gray.
So much happened. First, the death of the elder monks. Friar Jean served them wine, and they immediately became very tired. They went to bed and couldn't be roused. I ran to the doctor. When I came back, what did I find? They were all dead. And there's Friar Jean, strangled at his desk. So much happened. First, the death of the elder monks. Friar Jean.
They want me to just accuse him. I don't have all the clues yet. But I think the issue is Friar Jean. Let me look at my clues. How do I go? That's the map. How do I go to my journal? How do I go to my case file? Nine out of 13. Oh, there's more. Cause this is Friar John, right? And he was strangled. And then his little note. Not this one. Wait, is this one from him too though? From the other one. And this one's from him. With the crumpled paper. It was clenched in his fist. Torn from a diary. He says he's guilty. From a diary, but not whose diary. Like, it's someone would have to have strangled him if they're trying to blame him, so it's not Friar John who poisoned the thing.
Saw a monk right over there, starting a fire he was. A fire, here in the vineyard. Well, I yelled at him to get on out of there, and he ran off.
Alright, I already listened.
Saw a monk right over there, starting a fire he was. A fire, here in the vineyard. Well, I yelled at him to get on out of there, and he ran off.
I want more clues.
I am very worried about Friar Honoré. He and Friar Jean were quite close. I fear Jean's murder has affected Honoré's sanity. I am very worried about Friar Honoré. He and Friar Jean were quite close. I fear Jean's murder has affected Honoré's sanity.
The big dude with the red on?
But I dare not think. Is it possible that the murderer is one of them? Ah, ridiculous. Which of them would be capable of such an atrocity?
Man, this was like NCIS or any type of crime show like Bones and something like that. Like, I would look at their heights so I could tell like the bruise marks of the dude that got strangled. If it's taller, the bees will go up. If you're shorter, the bees will go down.
God's will cannot be understood by mortal man. We search and pray and do the best we can. Small hints can be discerned, say, in the writings of prophets. I believe Nostradamus is one.
Okay. Property. So it's personal effects. Also at the bottom of the chest, a single page was torn from the book. This is something from Nostradamus. And that's his prophecies. So there's some type of connection. The conspirators would die as they sleep. Was this the one that's in the chest? I think so. But in the crumpled paper, someone's guilty of something. They feel guilt. And to me, that would be the motive. Like, whoever's like the most hurt. I don't have the last clue yet. Where's the last clue at? Like Honoré and Jean were very close. They had similar beliefs linked with Nostradamus. I don't know how to activate the clues. Oh, the fire. That's be one, right? Because he was trying to burn something. The rest of it, partially burnt diary. Poisoned the cask of wine, but I served it. If he knew that I am about to confess, he would not hesitate to murder me himself. Oh, cursed today, the predictions of Nostradamus ever came into Honoré's possession. Okay, he is quite mad, and he has driven me to madness. But I am, so basically he's guilty. So the guy, the murder victim, and Honoré were really close. I can run up this? Oh. And he knew what he was doing was wrong, and that Honoré did not consider or did not care that it was wrong. So he seems like the viable suspect. And this is Honoré, right? Yeah. Come on, work.
God's will cannot be understood by mortal man. We search and pray and do the best we can. The conspirators were foretold to die in their sleep. Jean was victim of a fratricide. Is it murder to fulfill a prophecy?
Okay. I mean, yeah. Wow. That's interesting. I hope I picked the right one. I mean, it makes the most sense. Because according to Nostradamus' teachings, or whatever, probably not teachings, but like maybe a twisted misconception, like he's guilty.
True, I tell you. Even this.
Okay. A scruffy adolescent. Who's that guy? Oh, cool.
He's a bit off his nut, if you ask me. Arrest the madman. 9 times out of 10, you're right. Go ahead.
With no false accusations.
Follow up on what you found. You'll get there.
Memory complete. Murder foretold. And I got a reward. Continue? Continue. Case summary. Body, monastery, all the other bodies, burnt book.
Someday, I want to get myself invited to a fancy dinner party. You know, with wine glasses and such. I hear a party like that wasn't so much fun up in the Marais. You should see if they let you in. They're that old church in Saint-Gervais. Something like that.
Il doit se passer quelque chose de peu banal.
Why are they green? Whoa.
Ah, Arnaud.
I don't get it. Why are they green? Because they're armed? Is that what that is? Like they're also like assassins? Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, there's like way more greens than this right now. Well, I'm not getting involved in this. I'll watch though. Where have I loot the bodies? Nothing? You don't care? Okay. Oh, cherry bomb was full.
Well, who's undertaken this little good deed, I wonder?
Okay.
Right, well now, what's your story?
What did I do? Oh, by the bodies. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess that's all I'm going to do for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, my name is ColeXD. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on those notifications so you know when I upload the second I do, when I stream the second I do. I believe that's all I have to say. Goodbye, salutations, and see you next time.